Data can be clean, but it can be inconsistent. Um, and again, we see this kind of thing all the time. So I've got a customer count in two different systems. It might include trial users in one system, but not another. So now, when you're computing proportions or ratios or probabilities, you're going to get different numbers from the different systems, and you got to figure out which one is the right one. They can be integrated but ambiguous. So I could have order dates, and those order dates could represent the date an order was placed or processed or for fulfilled. And it might be that you just have to adjudicate that. So different systems might be focusing on different parts of the order process, and you've got to make decisions as to when you're integrating it. A really bad one is data's available, but you don't trust it. And again, I've seen this so many times. So, the dashboard is showing revenue, but the finance team still goes, all right, that's fine, but we got an Excel sheet and we're going to run that Excel sheet because we've been doing that for years. And that's the thing we trust. So this notion of trust is super important in getting people to let go of their spreadsheets. We've got one client, it's not exactly this issue, but there's a thing known as Andy's spreadsheet. So turns out Andy's spreadsheet has this really deep domain knowledge buried into it about certain processes. Um, but every like lots of companies, there's a person who's got a spreadsheet, and that spreadsheet is crucial to what's going on. And you really need to be able to sort of move those things out into more controlled systems. Also, data can be usable once, but not repeatable. So definitely seen cases where there's a person, I'm calling them Alex in this case because it seems like it's gender neutral, um, who just like fixes stuff. Like, oh, there's an ingest, and Alex goes, oh, like I know I need to run this like little script over here to look for this thing to kind of fix the data a little bit. And you can't have that, right? So it's got to be the case that everything is repeatable. And if one person isn't there that day to run the fix it script, everything is still going to be okay.